Guys, welcome back to the Rolling On channel. If it's your first time joining us, my name's Zach. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today, we're going to continue on with my practical preparedness playlist on here. Preparedness on a budget is basically the theme of this. If you didn't see part one, you can go back and look at that. Actually, I'll start with that. If you didn't see part one, I talked about a vehicle preparedness kit. So if you're interested in that, go back and watch this. Be prepared if your car breaks down on the side of the road or if you're in an emergency situation with your vehicle. So just kind of piggybacking off of that, I like to call this my Bugout kit. I keep this in my truck. This isn't really a first aid kit, and it really isn't a emergency kit for a car. It's just kind of something to supplement some of the stuff that's in this emergency kit. If I'm going hiking, I'll take this along. Four-wheeling, I'll take it along. Camping. It's just something that's kind of good to supplement this other car emergency kit. And like I said, I call this my Bugout kit. And this is years in the making also. Kind of as I found stuff that I thought would be useful to throw in here, I went ahead and I threw it in, and you'd be surprised how often, I would say monthly, I get in here and I need something that I wouldn't have normally had with me. So on the outside here I have a Leatherman tool. It's nice. I use it mostly for the pliers, I would say. I got this bag. This is an Orca bag. You can buy these on Amazon. And I can't stress enough how nice it is to keep stuff organized in bags like this. You don't want stuff scattered throughout your vehicle. You just want it to be a one-stop shop for things you need to get to. I also have the first aid cross on here just to indicate that there is a small first aid kit in here if someone were to need it. So, cracking right into here. This opens up nice, and like I said, it's really, I can't stress how important it is to have a nice organized bag to keep all your stuff in. So this opens up just like this. First thing I have is a first aid kit. This is just a first aid kit from Walmart. $5 first aid kit that they have in the first aid section in Walmart. I take that out and I put it in a Ziploc bag, makes it way smaller, and I take the ice pack out of it. On top of that, I have a 4x4 quick clot hemostat dressing and Israeli bandage. And that'll about do it for first aid in this kit. Like I said in the other video, I carry a pretty extensive trauma kit in my vehicle as well. Toilet paper. I keep this in here because there have been a lot of times where I've needed that. I have Android charger and Apple charger, just small cables, and just a little 18650 portable battery bank in here. In case your phone dies, you can kind of top off your phone and make a few phone calls if you need to. I keep an emergency whistle. Inside of here are waterproof matches. There's a little compass on here. Keep that in here. I have an actual designated compass, which is nice. It's really nice to be able to go in a straight line if you're turned around in the woods. A compass is a really useful tool to have. I have a flashlight in here. I watched a video years ago where a guy was doing a video similar to this. One thing that you can't reproduce very easily in nature is light. So I think it's important to have a flashlight. Sure, you can make a torch out of fire, that type of thing, but it's really nice to have a flashlight. I keep a candle in here if I'm trying to start a fire. I don't run my Bic lighter out. Matches are it's hard to get a fire started with matches, so I keep a candle in here. Full-size Bic lighter and fire steel. So I have 3 sources of fire here. I have waterproof matches, flint and steel, and a lighter. So I should be able to get a fire going. Hand sanitizer. I always like to have that on me. And then this is just the lanyard from the whistle. Moving into this back pocket, I have some dryer lint. Pretty helpful in starting a fire, doesn't take up much space. And I have a collapsible water bottle for water storage. And then I have a straw for the water filtration straw I have here. I don't remember how much this is good for. It's good for a lot of gallons, I know that. So it's important to be able to stay hydrated if you're in a situation where you don't have good drinking water. So in here I have a 55-gallon garbage bag. Definitely good for being able to stay dry. I have some protein bars. Gallon bag. And in here I have a space blanket, some medication, I keep some safety pins in here. I always use safety pins for getting splinters out and that type of thing, so I threw a couple of those in here. I have two 20s in here, $40 worth of cash. The number of times that I've forgotten to take my wallet, I've run out of cash, I needed more cash, tolls, whatever situation I was in, the number of times that I've reached in here to get this cash are probably in the double digits at this point, and I've had this in my car for probably 5 years, I would say. And then finally, I keep a backup set of contacts in here. So if I end up losing a contact, I get some dirt in my eye, my glasses break, whatever else happens, I'm able to see. I can see decently without contacts, but I have come in here to grab these before because contacts aren't always a sure thing. So that's what I keep in here. If you have any questions or comments about this, leave it down below. If you see any room for improvement, also let me know there. I live and I learn. I'm sure you guys have good suggestions for my kit, and I will definitely take those into consideration. But until next time, guys, subscribe if you found any value in this video. Like the video if you liked the video, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone.